Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's understand polymorphism in Python. So poly means many and morph means form. So it simply means many forms. And polymorphism lets you call the same method on different types of objects and each object will respond in its own unique way. And this can be achieved using inheritance or even duck typing. So let's understand this with the help of inheritance, and this topic we'll cover later on. So we'll create a class and we'll call it shape. This would be our parent class. And here I'm going to define a method as area. Will pass self, and for now let's return 0, otherwise it will give not implemented error. Now let's create few subclasses which is going to inherit from this parent class. So I'll create a class as rectangle and will inherit from shape. We'll implement this later. Let's create another subclass. We'll call it circle and we are going to inherit from the shape. This also we can leave it for now. Let's create another one. We'll call it triangle. And here also we will inherit from the shape parent class. Now we'll go ahead and implement the area method for each of these subclasses. Because the formula, the logic that we would be applying to calculate the area for all these three different shapes would be different. That is why we will go ahead and override this method. And it's called method overriding. So I'll first go ahead and write the constructor. Let's give width and height. Then we'll do the assignment. Self.width is equals to width and self.height is equals to height. And now let's override this method here. So to calculate the area of the rectangle, we'll return width into height. So self.width multiplied by height. Now we'll go ahead and do the same for circle. We'll write the init method first and we'll take radius as an additional attribute. And let's assign the radius to self.radius. And here also we are going to override this method because the formula of calculating the area of a circle is of course different than the other shapes. So if we have pi r square, so 3.14, then multiplied by radius, so self.radius to the power 2. Let's do the same for triangle. So I'll start with the init method. We'll pass self and then we need base and height. Let's assign the value. So self.base is equals to base and self.height is equals to height. Now we'll write the area method for this as well and we'll return 0.5 multiplied by base multiplied by height. This has to be self.base and self.height. So now for each shape, we have overridden the area method, but with logic specific to that particular shape. And this is called method overriding. And it is exactly how we enable polymorphism. Now let's go ahead and create object for each one of them. So I'll create for rectangle first and we'll pass the width and height. And then let's create for circle. Let's give the radius as let's say 4. And I'll create one for triangle. We'll give the base and the height. And now we have to call the area method but of specific subclasses. So if I'm calling the area method of rectangle, then I want Python to understand that okay, I am trying to refer to the area method that the rectangle has. And similarly, when I'm calling for circle, then I want to make sure that the area method that the circle subclass has, that is the one that gets called. And same for triangle. So here when we let's print this and check it out. So if I print let's say r.area and let's also print c.area and we'll print area for triangle as well. So t.area. So here even though they are different types, circle, rectangle and triangle, they all understand what area means in their own way. And this is what we call polymorphism. So let's go ahead and run this now. Let me add a text here. I'll type in rectangle. Here I'll type circle and this is for triangle. We'll save and run this again. So here you can see the area of all the respective shapes. And these are all shapes, right? So every object that we have here, they all are shapes and they all have area, right? So let's just go ahead and create a collection by name shapes. I'll remove this later on. So I'll just create a collection shapes and in this list I can directly pass these values. So I'll just pass rectangle and then we'll pass circle and triangle as well. Let's remove this now. Now we can loop over shapes and print the respective areas. So I'll write a loop for shape in shapes and then we'll print shape.area. So basically in this way, circle uses its own formula, rectangle uses its own formula, and triangle uses its own formula. But our code doesn't care. And that is exactly what polymorphism is. So it's like one interface and many forms. Now let's go ahead and run this. And we got the result for rectangle, circle, and triangle. And that's it. This is what polymorphism is. In the next session, we'll see what is duck typing and how we can achieve it. So till then, stay tuned and I'll see you in the next one.